Smith's team could even win a conviction by convincing jurors Trump deliberately ignored the fact that he lost the 2020 election. Prosecutors could call on his own former aides, appointees and campaign officials to show he was repeatedly presented with overwhelming convincing evidence. This puts Trump's lawyers in a corner. In fact, most of the Jan. 6 participants said they were useful idiots, said NBC News legal analyst Joyce Vance, a former top federal prosecutor. I think if he goes trial, he's going to have rely on this defense that he really believes won the election. Vance said, the government's evidence the contrary is so strong that it's hard believe a jury would believe it. But of course he only has play against one juror. So that's probably going to be the strategy. John Lewis, a research fellow at George Washington University's program on extremism, said it would also be far less credible for Trump to make the kinds of claims he saw while pursuing more than 1,200 cases against Jan. 6 rioters. It's certainly fair to say that most of them are useful idiots. Whether it's people claiming quite convincingly that no, there was an election certificate, they didn't know which building it was, have a clearly defined grasp of the finer points of convention parliamentary procedure, Lewis said. The rhetoric is flowing down the hill, Lewis said. And the man at the top can't claim he doesn't know what's going on there. Trump's lawyers are still doing their best, arguing in court filings that Trump is concerned about foreign interference in the 2020 election. But he didn't make that claim at the time. Instead, using baseless, debunked conspiracy theories about local election theft. He expressed this in public many times. Trump also plans claim that a statement made by Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency on November 12, 2020, calling 2020 election the most secure election in American history, was actually part of a partisan effort to provide false assurances. United States. His lawyers wrote that public opinion had outpaced government's understanding of situation. This statement led Trump to dismiss Christopher Krebs, whom he appointed to head the agency in 2017. Trump still claims to believe he won the 2020 presidential election, and many of the other January 6 defendants still believe that to be true, too. But some of those prosecuted for enforcing these lies say they now see the light. Gabriel Chase, a college student affiliated with Far-Right America First Movement, wrote, I made the stupidest decision of my life because I was naive enough to believe lies of people who used me for their own self-aggrandizement. A federal public defender who recorded his client smoking marijuana at the Capitol told a judge that his client wanted to learn to think critically, avoid being misled by people portrayed as highly intelligent, high-ranking officials. Another team defense attorneys representing Peter Schwartz, Pennsylvania, wrote,